improve. So each daily experiment should be, it should be logged, like, um, how did you do that day? Or uh, what went well? What got in the way? Who called you and gave you a shitty day? And what can you learn and adjust going forward? Then take a little time to review each week and use that data to learn and adjust. This is the kind of structure we need to use the stress in our lives and grow. You just got to look and analyze everything that just fucking happened and what can you do. Now, lately, there are some things that there are actions or gestures in my life that, maybe people have said or done. And I question that because it springs back something in my life that has happened in the past. So right away, I register like, oh my God, what did I do? Oh my God, is there something wrong? But no, I stopped that lately by asking, when that happened, why did you say or do that? Or, excuse me, ma'am, when you walked by, why did you let out a big sigh and shake your head? I want to know these things. Is it something I said? Is it the way I smelled? Was it, what the hell? Because it brings back like uncertainty with myself, right? So it's just an ugly feeling. Anyway, I can go on and on and on. So anyway, do weekly reviews on how and what and you got there and, what you did that day, what went well, what didn't, and blah, blah, blah. So use accountability and support. So report every day or every week to people so that they can support you. Hold your feet to the fire and just, and help that, and help you see your patterns that are getting in your way. Reporting to other people helps us learn from our mistakes and failures. Having a group support you also gives you like a net that you can fall back on when you fail. So when you don't have to like completely, you just don't have to completely collapse. Okay. Maybe it's your wife or your husband or maybe your best friend or whatever. Hopefully they'll be honest and not scared to tell you if you're open with them saying, I really am trying to work on these things. Can you please help me? So just hopefully that group of people is around you and they're not doing one thing. Ugh. Anyway, so build in redundancy. So if you have a single point of failure, it's easy to collapse when things go wrong. Oh God, is it ever, right? So for training, I recommend having multiple ways to be held accountable, like multiple reminders and check-ins, reviews. This might seem a little tedious until we realize they are making us more likely to stick to our training. And that's why it's really to be accountable, like have a workout partner. Ask your partner, hey, I really want to change. I don't like smoking cigarettes. Let's just fucking quit. Let's get no better workout program. Let's work this together. Let's start going to the gym. I'm not in shape. You're not in shape. Let's be honest with each other. Excuse me. Let's start eating better. And blah, 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 blah. So, to be accountable is having a good partner that's going to be accountable with you that wants to change, right? So I think that, sorry, I had to get a drink there. I think that having a really good partner that has the best interests in you as you do them, and that you guys want to go down the same path, you're going to grow and things are going to be better, of course, but it's going to help you become better in your fields and what you want to do. Especially nowadays, we are eating more, we're drinking more. Alcohol. Oh my God. And, people are doing drugs. People are just, they're just angry. And so there's a lot of negatives that we've adapted during this time of the pandemic. And we can get back on track. We've got to get back on track. And I'm on that, I've asked my partner, hey, look, there's some habits here that I don't enjoy that I've noticed myself doing. And I've got to get back on track, and I've got to do things better, but I need a partner to do that with. Let's do our workouts, or let's whatever, let's start eating better. Let's do plant-based food. Let's work out. Let's, stop doing the bad things that we've picked up during this pandemic, and let's try to change, right? Let's love each other more. Let's just, another thing is reduce things that make you more fragile. So smoking makes you more fragile, as does unhealthy eating. What makes our training more fragile? Complaining, resentment, similar negative thinking habits. Ugh. And while we might not be able to avoid these completely, we're going to try to reduce them to improve our overall resilience and it just become better, right? I think that there are a lot of things here, and you're going to love these new programs as soon as all this launches on my FIT. If you go to the website, medusa.com, and hit the fit, it's not out, but you can kind of read some things there. And it's all coming to fruition, and these programs are going to be great. Online courses just to help to become a better you. I've been working at my whole life. People have always said, God, if you could bottle what you have and help other people, it's going to be a really good thing. And I feel that be kind to yourself, but overcome your tendencies. Beating yourself up doesn't help. It only makes you grow more angry or fragile as a person. It is tremendously helpful to learn to be compassionate with yourself. And that said, it is easy to let yourself off the hook. So it helps to bind yourself when you're in your best frame of mind. So in a commitment contract, right? So tell people, if I don't meditate every day this week, I owe you $100. Son of a bitch. It could get expensive. So do that. I mean, put something astronomical out there and make it happen, right? Tell your friend and be accountable for it. And you're going to get your ass out there. You're going to meditate. You don't care if it's for 5 minutes or 30 minutes. Your ass is going to meditate because you're not going to pay $100 a day for a week, right? So set yourself that damn goal or something like that, right? So it doesn't have to be just money. Just don't let yourself make the training or challenge easier for anything in the coming week, okay? You can only change your training for days that are further than a week. So what I'm saying is you can only change your training for the days that are further than a week. Do you understand that, people? Okay, so see opportunities in everything. So I've done this my whole life. I look at the worst scenario, and even though it's the worst time of my life, and oh my God, it's so hard to see through the shit or the bad or the pain or the anything, but you got to see opportunities in everything. It's an anti-fragile idea to take advantage of opportunities. So when good opportunities arise, be able to take advantage of them, right? For training, it's good to learn to see opportunities to practice in everything, and then take advantage of those practice opportunities as much as we can. So here's some questions to ask yourself. What are the things, okay, guys, here we go. What are the things that are making me or my business like crazy, right? So weak. So some examples might be the smoking, unhealthy foods, negative thinking, inability to receive feedback. A lot of people don't like constructive criticism, especially nowadays. God dang. Let's see. Too much debt, too many possessions. I've learned that one about a year or so ago, and I've been having sales, and I gave away like a whole household full of stuff to charity. I mean, I even had a garage sale, and I had so much left over that I just said, I called a charity company, and 2 trucks later, they just came and got it. And I'm like, half the shit I don't even use. Why? Right? And believe me, I'm having another one, and there's like another whole load, and then there's going to be another load to charity. So, yeah, just get rid of clutter. Clutter will clear a lot. You feel so good when shit is gone. I don't know. My husband's like, we've got shit out in the garage in the barn, and I've been like wanting this garage sale. Or just, in fact, I got over that. I'm like, let's just call charity. He's like, no. And I'm like, oh, why? It's just shit hanging on. It's just dead weight, like the fat I got on my ass. It's dead weight. Don't you want to get rid of nasty shit? Ugh. So, let's see what else. What is mission critical that would cause you to fail if it failed? Okay. That's a good one. So, like, how can I create redundancy there? And do I have 2 of an essential item or safeguard? Can I create a plan A, B, and C? Yeah, good stuff. What kind of support network can I create or do I have that can help me recover quickly when a stressful event or failure happens? Who is that person or people that you can like collectively just feel comfortable and know that if god awful something happened, they would be there at your deathbed and you'd feel comfortable dying, right? Do you have that on one hand? Ooh, let me tell you, my shit has changed in the last 5 years, but yes, I do. What kind of support, or what can I optimize for the worst case instead of the best? And how can I support my effort to resist seeking comfort all the time? Ah, yes, needy little people. Or we all want people to take care of us, or we should get everything for free, or the government should give us everything. Not a fucking chance. Get off your ass. Be creative. Start working. And how can I see an opportunity in every difficult situation? I love that. That's what, I don't know why, but that fuels my ass. And I strongly encourage you just keep checking my website and watch the classes as they sit there and start dropping soon. And I'd love to hear all your feedbacks on that. You'll see I'm on my social media, what everything is happening. So I just wanted to talk about that. I know it may have been kind of all over the place or difficult at first, but I don't know. I just thought maybe some of that could help. And within yourself and what we can do. I got a lot of it from this wonderful guy. I read his books. What the hell was his name? I can't think of his name. Oh, his name is Leo something. And just amazing guy that is kind of on the same path of all this stuff. So, if when in doubt, shout and look for look for, how do you say, just look into your opportunities in everything that you do, and they're right in front of you. I am not kidding. Everything that happens in your life is there for a reason. And it doesn't happen to you. It happens for you. Okay? I know in the worst case, we ask ourselves, how could this happen? In the worst case of losing somebody in a death or just in the most confusion of times, and